Hi all, Hal here with more Empyrion Galactic Survival. And as you can see, I am over at the power station that was giving me some trouble earlier. And my first run on it, I almost lost my escape pod. So yeah, moving on. Basically what happened was I've only got the chain guns on it right now, the minigun. So I really don't have a whole lot of range on the ship. And for what range I do have is ridiculously underpowered. So I did basically get out and just come over on foot. Took out the 2 drones that were guarding the place, making sure there are no more drones here. I did a sweep through the area to make sure that the ship should be safe. But you know, we'll see how that actually plays out, because you know my luck with these things. So I am not seeing... I thought there was a door in here, but I guess not. Alright. So we guess we will do it this way. Now I know there are turrets in here. Interesting. So what we're going to do is see if we can... Trying to get close enough to get to the turret and not get... Because the turrets are like directly above me. See if this is close enough to get to it from the side at least. There we go. And now we don't have to worry about those things. And since we don't have to worry about those things, let's take them out with the pistol, because, you know, why waste your ammo? Makes it so much easier when you don't have to worry about being shot by the turrets. Alright, so we're gonna wait for the power to come back. See if that gets us up. Yes, okay. See, much better than the last time I tried one of these bases. Last time I basically blew up the base because this time, rather painless, thankfully. So you don't get anything for taking these out, so there's no reason to leave them either. And I have the pistol ammo, so I figure, let's just go ahead and use it. Okay, so I have enough. Yeah, there we go. So what we're going to do is go ahead and take these large generators apart, and then we will move into the other rooms and start taking the fuel systems apart. Mainly because of the fact that we do get the parts back for these. Oops. And I am out of energy on that, so come on. So I'm kind of curious as to whether or not if you were to basically dismantle all 4 generators, because when you hit it once, it turns it off and deactivates it, because you've effectively destroyed the power coupling. So I'm wondering if that would actually keep the turrets from firing at you, and you could leave the core in place at that point. I don't think so. I think the turrets are independently powered, so as long as the core is in place, they'll keep firing. But it would be an interesting experiment. Maybe I'll try it when I get a little further along in this playthrough. So we're just going to go ahead and finish taking these things apart. One more. So, one of the reasons I wanted to come over and hit this place was specifically because I knew it had the 4 generators in it. Because I want to build more advanced vehicle weapons, and I don't want to have to go hit the other planets yet. So what this allows me to do is, because I've got the Empyrion and I've got the power coil, I'll be able to start building some of the higher level weapons for the ship, like the rocket launcher. I can now build this, and we are actually going to go ahead and unlock that. I'm well on my way to. I'm in a level 10 right now. I'm almost to level 11, and once I hit level 12, I'll actually be able to start building the railgun. I do like the plasma cannons for the just sheer destructive ability of them, but I think these are going to be the two weapons that I'm probably going to hold off on. So the railgun, we could... Yeah, I may actually upgrade to the railgun just to have something a little bit more up to date. With the resources that I've just pulled off of these generators, I can actually build 4 of these things. So I have enough. I should have enough to be able to build. Whoops. That's the way we came in. So yeah, I should have enough to build all of the weapons that I want. Wow, they really reduced the range on that. Okay, so take all of that. Actually, we'll leave that. Because I can then stand on it and take the whole thing apart. So one of the things I want to show you is that what we found out last playthrough is that those antennae actually give back a lot of components. So what I'm going to do is, after I take out all of these, just to show you really quick. Okay, so let's open this thing, and we're going to drop, let's actually just throw everything in there that is any type of component. And I'm going to show you exactly what we get. Whoops, take those out. Those over there. Is there anything else over here? No, okay. So we know we're not going to get ingots out of it, right? So let's throw that over there. That should be everything. And to show you just exactly what you get from these. So you end up getting metal components and electronics, as well as a couple of computers. So for each one of these things, you know, that is a lot of crafting material that you're getting back for free. So that's one of the reasons you don't want to blow these places up. You actually want to come in and disassemble them. Whether or not you want to take all of the windows apart is entirely up to you. So I don't like the range on this now. It should be just a little bit further. It would be really helpful. Okay, so we're going to finish taking this place apart, and I'll come back when we have actually secured the place. Okay, be right back, all. Hi all, welcome back. Okay, so now that we've stripped the power station, I wanted to bring you back because I wanted to show you that we have actually a couple of the new, well, at least one of the new points of interest. A couple of the old ones. There's another power station here in front of us. There is the factory over there. Well, yeah, I'll come back out here. It's a little quieter out here. I'm not sure which one that one is. That looks like some kind of station, and then behind me we have actually one of the bases as well. Oh, that's a drone base. Okay, so we know where the drone base is. We will definitely be coming back to take that out. I don't know if that is actually one of the sections of the Titan, or if that's one of the bases. That looks like it might be... That's the iron deposit. That's the back portion of the Titan. And there's another defense post there, so we're going to just fly through here. Not worry too much about whether or not we pull any of the drones with us, because that's fine. But I do want to come back and destroy that drone base, so we may actually make that part of the live stream. Nah, you know what, we'll do that Monday. So yeah, hopefully everyone's having a great Friday and that your week went really well. If it didn't, you know, I'm sorry. Hopefully next week will be better for you. At least it's Friday and we've got the weekend in front of us, so if we're lucky, that means that the... Oh, right on. Okay, so that's actually a really small belt now. It looks like they made the planet a little bit smaller. But yeah, as I was saying, hopefully your weekend is shaping up to be entertaining, if nothing else. And yeah, so out here in California, we are still waiting for that rain that people keep promising us, but we'll see if we get it, right? So yeah, as far as Empyrion goes, I've had a couple of people ask, now that I have been playing it for a while and spent more than a few more hours in this thing, spent a couple of days playing, I have to say, yeah, I am actually enjoying it. It's not bad. The levels do grow on you. It like I said before, it's one of those, if you were playing it before the levels were in the game, you know, it's not too bad. It's just very different from what you might be used to in the game. So that is not a bad thing, though. I do, like I said, I do appreciate the fact that the developers have gone and continued to add new content to the game, because it definitely needed it. With the new points of interest, as well as the reskinning of some of the things that were already in the game, it does make the game a little bit more attractive. But overall, I'm thinking that the balance has been made. They've made a really good effort on balancing what is in the game versus what they want you to be doing in the game. If that makes any sense. Basically, there's a really good balance in what you can do versus the progression times. And as you've seen, I'm only really doing 15-20 minute episodes, but I am spending a lot of time mining, and that's always been the big thing with Empyrion, is that you spend a lot of time doing your resource gathering and some just basic building, with, you know, outside of that being a very small portion of the gameplay. So I can't really complain. I'm definitely enjoying it. Let's throw this in here. We are going to throw a bunch of stuff over here. And yes, before you ask, I did go back and get the stuff out of the one container. I won't mention how long it took me to remember to go back and get it, but yes, I did eventually go back and get the stuff out of the container. So, oh, let's see what we have. Oh, we have some 50 cal ammo. Oh, we can make the rocket launcher now. And I'm just missing 2 motors, so I'm probably going to start making a bit more of the advanced parts. As you can see, I did go grab quite a bit of iron ore and a little bit more silicon, just basically to have it, because I was running really low. As you may remember, I was down to maybe like 50 ingots or so. There is that size 9 iron deposit nearby, and I pretty much mined about half of that out. I pulled out about 1k ore. For the silicon, I pulled out about 500 ore, and so yeah, I've been burning through things so quickly. So many things require electronics and iron. So yeah, it is what it is. We are here, and it is still good to go. Okay, so one of the things I will be doing is, actually, I do want to bring that with me. We want those over there. You are ammo, which we will put away shortly. We're going to put you over here, and I'm going to show you what I've been working on. So first off, what I've been thinking of is, I'm going to put, no matter what I do, I'm putting the door here. So that is on that block. Do I want it on that block, or do I want it on this block? I think I want it on this block. So I put it here. No, I guess I can put it on this block, right? Because I'm trying to figure out what I'm wanting to do is to put windows on this, so that there, here. I guess I'll put it here. So basically, what will happen is I'll have windows on the 4 sides, and then on the top as well, to seal this off. And then we'll have basically just this be the entrance to the base. Okay. So when you come out, you've got that, and you're good. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We'll just go ahead and we'll put a window on each of these faces on the blocks outside, and then a window on the top coming down as well. Oh, you know what? No, I did need to put that one block over. Drats. Okay, I'll just remove it and we'll get it to work. So the other thing that I've been doing, to show you where we've gone, we've actually started expanding into the basement area. As you can see, I do have, oh, it's ready to pick too. I have gone ahead and planted the first farm. For right now, I'm only going to worry about the tomatoes because I can make the canned meat with the tomatoes and raw meat. And then what I'll do is, as things become available and I have more time, I'll start expanding out. So this will actually be, I'm thinking I'm going to do a 3 along this wall. So there will be 3 growing areas, and then second row of growing areas on this side. And then I will actually finish this so it'll be a completed room. And then from here we'll have, you know, like living space and the engineering. I may even continue down another layer, possibly further. But if I do, what I'll have is probably put another elevator here going down, or actually even right here going down. That way we have all of our growing stuff, and then when we go down, the layer below it will be the engineering, and then maybe further down be residential or something else. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much it right now. Everything else is just going to be resource gathering and some general crafting, so I am going to go ahead and cut this episode here. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you did, please hit that like button on the way out. It's always good to get the feedback, and it's one of the easiest ways to give that feedback. If you haven't done so already and you are enjoying the content, make sure you consider subscribing as well. Again, it helps the channel to grow, but it also keeps you informed when new content comes out, as well as if I go live on either Twitch or YouTube's live streams. And if you have any comments or questions, throw them down below. Every video has a comment section below it. That's what it's there for. Okay. Well, on that note, I am out of time and I am out of here, so I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. For the folks that are available, I will hope to see you at the live stream tonight. We will be on YouTube, and that is at 7 p.m. U.S. Pacific time. And for everybody else, if I don't see you, I at least hope you take care, and as always, folks, be safe out there.